If you've watched the AgilePoint platform overview, you may notice small overlap with the content in this video. Alright, in this video, we're going to show you how to set up your workspace for the first time. After you've requested access to the AgilePoint Community Edition from the website, you should receive an email similar to what you're seeing here on screen. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to paste that URL here into the browser, and I'll begin my trial nomination process. Now the first step here is to register with an authentication provider. Now, you can choose one of the many that you're seeing here on screen, but for our purposes today, I'm going to use AgilePoint ID. I'm going to give my new user a username here, their password. Company name, my email address, and phone number. So behind the scenes now, AgilePoint is provisioning my tenant for me, and it should be just another moment here before we can go ahead and log in. Alright, now as we can see there's a countdown, and we should be ready to go in just another moment. Okay, so we've previously provisioned the tenant. Now we're setting up the portal, which is where, as an end user, I will manage tasks. I can go in there to design new applications, develop reports, as well as build a custom UI on top of AgilePoint. Okay, now in a subsequent video, we'll cover off the major components within the platform, but for now, let's just go ahead and start customizing our workspace for our first use. So I'm going to navigate to the portal level menu there and select our settings tab. First thing I want to do is give my site a name here. Now I can apply a logo as well as a banner here. Unfortunately, I'm a Raider fan, so I'm going to have to show that here in my portal. Alright, so now that I've added a banner, the next thing I want to do is add a logo and continue customizing my workspace for my purposes. Going to select a logo, click Upload, and as you can see, the file is uploaded successfully, so I can see the new logo both here on the page as well as on my portal level menu on the left-hand side. I can go through the same process and add an icon, which you'll see here at the top. And once I click Save, all of my changes will be saved. Okay, now what I want to do next is add a new user here, so I'm going to go over to Admin Settings. I'm going to take a shortcut here to adding a new user. We can always add users from the Manage Center, as covered in a separate video, but it's nice to use that shortcut because it is very handy. So this is going to take me to the Add New User page, and as you can see here, I only have 2 users so far, so let's go ahead and add a third. I can specify the department, the user's email address, their title, their manager, Yammer ID, Skype for Business ID, as well as Chatter, and their phone number. But once I click Add New User, AgilePoint will send this user an email, giving them the ability to log in for the first time. Upon the first login, the user will be prompted to create their own permanent password, which again, they can change at any time. But for now, let's give Victor some access rights here. and we'll drop him into the Application Runtime Manager's role. In closing, let's review what you've learned in this video. We've covered requesting access to the AgilePoint Community Edition, how to provision your tenant, beginning to customize your workspace, enabling additional authentication, as well as adding new users to your tenant. This concludes the content for this video.